In the heart of the Middle East, the situation continues to escalate between Israel and Hamas in Gaza. With the tension reaching unprecedented levels, the world watches on in anxious anticipation. This conflict, rooted deep in history, has once again erupted, creating ripples on the international stage. As the war rages on, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has come under fire for his critical remarks towards the families of hostages in Gaza, accusing them of aiding Hamas and obstructing efforts for the hostages' release. Netanyahu's comments have sparked a backlash. The families, in turn, accuse Netanyahu of neglecting his duty to address security issues and provide support. The conflict took a turn for the worse after Hamas launched attacks on the 7th of October, prompting a swift and severe response from Israel. With airstrikes and a ground invasion of Gaza, the situation rapidly deteriorated, leading to significant destruction and a spiraling humanitarian crisis. The United Nations reports paint a grim picture, with a large portion of Gaza's population grappling with famine and catastrophic hunger. But the reverberations of this conflict are not confined to the borders of Israel and Gaza. Pro-Palestinian protests are gaining momentum at major universities across the United States, leading to campus closures and arrests. Among those arrested is Green Party presidential candidate Jill Stein, further escalating the situation. The US is taking proactive measures to mitigate the crisis. President Biden has been in talks with Netanyahu, focusing on a potential hostage agreement. Meanwhile, Secretary of State Antony Blinken is set to travel to Israel, Jordan, and Saudi Arabia to negotiate a ceasefire and secure the release of the hostages. Yet, even as negotiations are underway, Israel is preparing for a potential ground operation in Rafah, signaling that the end to this conflict may not be as near as we hope. This situation is further complicated by Iran's involvement, intensifying its shadow war with Israel via proxies like Hamas and Hezbollah. Amid this turmoil, Israel has indicated that it has largely concluded major combat operations in northern Gaza, shifting its focus to the central and southern areas instead. The conflict, now in its fourth month, has taken a heavy toll, with over 22,800 Palestinians killed and more than 58,000 wounded. The situation remains volatile, with ongoing fighting and tensions between Israel and Hamas. The international community calls for a de-escalation of the conflict and for more aid to reach Gaza. But as the war wages on and casualties continue to rise, the world watches, waits, and hopes for a resolution.